Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be checking out the Anycubic Kobra S1 Combo, which comes with the Ace Pro that houses 4 filament rolls, which works with the S1 to change color or filament types. So the S1 is the newest iteration of Anycubic's next generation printers. The Kobra 3 kind of started it, and now we have the S1, which is a complete enclosure made for higher temperatures and also Core XY in its design, which is going to give you ultra fast printing with high precision. So looking here from the top, we can see our Hotend extruder assembly. So everything very nicely and tidy. Got wires going through, out. Also the tubing. We got the motors for the XY movements. So this is all pretty much solid. We got a arm here, and it also looks like we have a little adjustment here. It says tighten. So this is probably the cutter, and then the release is up here. But yeah, very well built looks like. Can't really see too much around it. Got some venting, and underneath we can kind of see there's an orange blower cover, and we got dual outputs here blowing right underneath the nozzle, and we also got a silicone around the key block, and we are writing on rods for the X and Y. If we look over here, we got a little chute, and this is where the clean out happens whenever it changes filament. So we got a little roller here, a piece of rubber, and some more little teeth here, and a little scooper here that basically when this thing comes, it cleans out, and then when it moves, it shoots it out the back over here, and it literally just flies out. So the construction of the printer is metal on the inside, like the structure, and then the outside is plastic covers, which is a nice gray. So it feels quite durable and sturdy. Up here we can see some electronics. This is our USB here coming out the other side. On the other side here we have a switch, and back to this side we actually have a camera, you guys can see there, which points right at this angle here underneath the nozzle. Going down here we can see we have a little door, and this is where our carbon filter or filtration happens. There's a fan back there, and this comes with the printer and just installs in that door. And that's to eliminate smells that come out, especially when you do high temperature printing. Going back to this side, we have a large cooling fan, and it actually blows right underneath here. So this is for extra cooling. It's an external fan, and a huge one. So the bed does ride on these rails, and there's 3 motors that move it up and down. All these little red arrows you guys see, these are where we had to remove the bolts to unpack it from its original packaging, and also to release the bed so it can move. So the bed is a nice size, which is 250 by 250, and the volume is actually 250 tall, so it's like a big cube volume, which is very nice. And so we do get a PEI sheet, and it is double-sided, pretty thin, very nice quality. One nice detail is we got little grooves there to line up, slides right in and falls down exactly where it needs to. I love that attention to detail. We got the small little cutout here, just so more convenience. Set your hand in there, and yeah, very nice design. We got foam all around the door, so when we do close it, it's going to be nice and soft instead of, hitting plastic against plastic. And the door is plastic. It is tinted, so it looks very nice. And the top door is also the same kind of material, and the screen actually tilts. So we got a handle here to grab it. So it just sits there, and you're going to use this when you're printing hotter temperatures. And here we have the screen, which is fixed to the body. It does swivel, so it goes all the way down or all the way up, depending on how you need it. And this is what the back looks like. So it's quite compact, which is nice. It can fit, on a normal desk quite easily. We do have rubber feet on the bottom, which it sits on. On this side, it's quite clean. Just got one USB port. And on this side, we have nothing. Flipping it around, this is what we see. So we got the main input PTF tubing that goes to the hot end, and this is where it's all going to split into this one input. Here we have the factory sticker, tells us the name, the wattages, how much it weighs, 18 kilograms. So venting here, we do need to install our spool holder. I think it goes here somewhere. This is where we're going to plug in our Ace Pro. So this is the normal cooling fan, looks like, and this is the carbon fan. That's the exhaust port there for the filament. Here we have the input port for the power. It is fused with an on and off switch. So yeah, overall a very nice build, and we're going to quickly put this thing together as there's not too much to do, as everything comes pretty much pre-assembled, as we just need to connect our Ace Pro to the S1. So if you got a combo before from Anycube, you're going to get this Ace Pro. It actually works very well. I've used it before on another printer, the Kobra 3 Combo. Except this part here looks a little different. Looks like they added some guides here where the filament can be guided. We get our tubes to connect between the two, and also a sample of filament. But the inside looks pretty much the same as before. So you're gonna fit 4 rolls in here, and they actually roll on these little rollers on the edges, and then they're going to feed into each port. And it looks like these are going to guide the filament a lot better, because before what would happen is when it tried to retract or even pulled, it moved the filament too much sideways depending on where the roll was, and it would kind of kink them. But I'm guessing this here would help a lot, and it'll probably make it much smoother, not have any kind of errors of tangling or whatnot else. We do have a lock here where it locks it and you can't open it. And on the back here, we also got the manufacturing label there, the input power with the on and off switch. We got the 4 output ports where the filament will feed out from here into the tubes and then through a splitter to the 1 input. We got a little fan here, and this is where we're going to interconnect the Ace Pro to the printer. And also, if we're gonna want to have 2 of these, which you can have, a total of 8 outputs to 1 input, that's where it expands between the 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty simple. And if you want a little more detail and a lot more granular step-by-step of all of the things and how they work, more first time kind of use, check out the Kobra 3 combo video, which I go in a lot more detail with the Ace Pro and connecting and all that stuff. So yeah, so if you buy the combo, obviously you're gonna use it with the combo, and so we can hook it all up. Now you can hook this up where it sits on the top, but then you can't, you know, open your lid. So I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna leave it next to it. That way I can't open the top and air it out. So for PLA, you don't really need the top, but technically you can cool off the inside or just leaving the front door open and using the exhaust fan to push the air out. So either way, these hoses are long enough to fit sitting beside it or on top of it. And if you have just the machine, you can obviously just use the spool holder and use the 1 input, and that's all you'd really need. All right, so we're not going to go in too much detail of, you know, connecting piece by piece, but it's very simple. We're going to screw this piece on here. It's basically the splitter, so 4 go in and then they go into 1. This is also the filament detector and whatnot else is in there. But yeah, this simply plugs in into the 3 prong, which is the one here, just like that. And then the output here going to the hot end just plugs into here. Make sure that's nice and tight. And then there are 4 tubes that go from the Ace Pro to the machine. Literally just hook up there, coming out and going into there, 4 of them. I also put the spacers here to keep everything organized. Power plugs are plugged in, and then we also need to install this wire, which is one side got 4 pins and the other has also 4, but it's a 6 plug. So we're going to plug it into the machine and the other side into the Ace Pro, just like that. And if you were going to not use the Ace Pro, it does come with a spool holder here where it can hold a spool in the back. And you probably don't want this at all if you're using the Ace Pro, as it's just going to be kind of in the way where you can't get even closer to the wall. But we do need some room here because we do have an exhaust here, so there's going to be a lot of filament coming out, little balls or whatever you want to call them, and it might be a good to have something to catch them here. All right, so the tubes are on, and it's not hard to put them in. You just got to take the little blue clips off and plug the tube in and then lock it in. And there is no order, meaning like it doesn't matter where the tube goes. You just plug them in and then route them, and then just plug them in here wherever they want to go. They go all into 1 anyways. But yeah, we're all connected here and we should be good to go.